Hello guys, Mr. Max here, and today I wanted to make a bit of a different video. It's more a mindset video. TSM standing for Technique, Strength, Mindset. TSM training. So I want to talk about training in real life and when real life get in the way of your training. And mostly about chore. I'm not going to talk about injuries today, which could be a different topic for a different video. But today I want to talk about chores or physical labor. If you have like a physical job that you do for a living, um, out and sometimes those can compete with your training. But should it? Maybe what I'm saying here is that maybe you should try to include that in your training. And to give you an example, people that knows me personally know I live in the middle of the wood, and it's a pretty long path to get to the road. And when we have snowstorm, I like to plow this path by hand with the old shovel. And I do own a snowblower, but the way I see it, if I use the snowblower, it's gonna take me an hour to open the path, and then I'll have to train. And now those days I mostly train in the office here, but back when I would train mainly in the gym, then it'd be like open the path, take an hour to do that, and then take a half hour to drive to the gym, train there for 2 hours, take half an hour to come back. I'm 3.5 hours in. If I just plow by hand and I include that as part of my training, then I end up saving time. And when I'm saying including that part of your training, one thing that's important if you want to do that, it's to use proper form when you do it. What you've learned in the gym, apply to real life. If you have a chore to do, if you have something heavy that you need to lift, if you have to shovel gravel, if you have to or push snow, try to think about what other exercise does this movement that I am about to do here look like from what I'm doing in the gym. And I always talk about getting a feel of your body. That's something you can do there as well. Like, oh, okay, if I want to do that, what muscle can I involve? How can I get my body in a strong structural way? Like my body, like get a strong structure for my body. Those are things you need to learn to do. And a lot of what we learn in the gym do transfer to regular everyday job. Not perfectly, but enough that you should be able to use it, and that's gonna protect you from injury. When you do those hard physical labor, your muscle can get sore, and that's just a sign that you worked hard and you push yourself. But if you get with a sore back or sore joint, this is no good. This is a sign that you didn't use proper form. And it's the same thing when you train as well. Muscle can get sore, joint shouldn't. You often see people say, "Oh, push through the pain, push through the pain." It depends what type of pain. If it's muscle soreness, you can push through it. If it's joint pain, you're doing something wrong. You have to learn the difference. You have to learn to feel your body and to understand how your body works and what your body requires. And one thing that you can look at, if you look at a medieval picture depicting like peasants working in the field or craftsmen or stuff like that, you can often notice that they seem to have like weird postures or posture that look to us weird. But those are not like weird artistic rendition. Those are rendition of people that would use their body as their main tool and that would work with their body all day long, all year round. So they would know how to use their body, they would know how to avoid injury and stuff like that. So that's why, like, sometimes you're gonna see like the peasant like using the shovel or the pitchfork with straight chest, not leaning forward like that, like we would do when we use those tools. That's because that's the proper way to do it. They knew what they were doing. So it's something that you, like I say all the time, you want to have like structure to your back. So when you use a shovel, when you use a pitchfork, this apply as well. And if you manage to get this uptick of like including those chores in your as part of your training, because you manage to say, okay, what muscle am I using here? How can I push? How can I get a good form doing this task? Listening to your body, trying to figure out what's the efficient way to do it that give you a lot of power. Well, if you get this mindset of seeing those chores in those way, they don't become so annoying to do anymore. They can even become quite enjoyable, and you see them as it's a change of pace first, change you from just pushing iron in the gym, and it it you can see them as physical challenge that God sent you. You know, it's a way. No, it's almost a way to test your training when you get this big chore to do, and then you can do it like something that would have been like such a hurdle, such a tough work to do, and now you do it and say, well, you know what, it wasn't that bad. It's very satisfying in a way, and I think it's a good mindset to have, and something that I would invite you to try. Get this satisfaction and get this different uptake on chore. And obviously, like I said, time and time again, listen to your body, learn to get the feel of it, and make sure you use proper form, even in those circumstances, even when you're not in the gym, even when you're not wearing like short and moving iron, form still apply. Proper form still apply. So I hope this is something you'll consider. Have a good day. See you again.